I found a demo on Steam called MineMogul, and it's developed by Noodleforge. And I thought I'd do a quick video on it and give you an idea what it's about, which this game is straightforward. I don't think there's a big learning curve to it. It's more of a relaxing, enjoyable game. So I think I'll just play, show you some of the gameplay, and you make up your mind if it's worth buying. But in my opinion, I put it on my wish list. I thought it was a pretty cute game. Very, very light. The only thing I noticed is it doesn't have any music, but the main game could, because I don't own it yet. And it's a little on the dark side. Can't see it. Looks like this is where you put your ore. It's the auto deposit. So that's where you deposit all your ore, and as time goes on, that's how you start making your money. The only problem I found with this game is that you can only pick up like one piece at a time, which is it's kind of a grind in the beginning, but as time goes on, it won't be so hard, because you'll get tools and stuff that pick it up as a bunch, and then you can just put it in the deposit. You can kind of see it. The mechanic that you use for it is a little different than what I'm used to, but the only problem is you can't get more than one piece. You can't connect them so that you can take a big group of them and dump them. So that's where your tools come in, and they cost money. So at this point, we're only at $16, so I doubt I can buy anything. So I'm just going to work on mining as much as I can. It looks like it's my goal right now is to get the magnet tool. It's up at the left-hand corner. It looks like I have enough money. It's about $77, $88 that I've made so far. So I should go to the computer shop. Looks like that's what I'm doing, because this is a voiceover. And there's my new tools, which it'll show when you've unlocked something. And, well, that's not it. Yeah, that's what we want, is the ore magnet. So we add it to our cart. Purchase. And then when you're finished with that, you can hit the F key again, which I think I had an issue here. I hit the escape. But you'll want to hit the F key to exit, and then go into the elevator and pick up what you ordered. Here we go. There it is. So everything is basically, you hit the F key, take or drop, or whatever you decide to do. So now we've got a goal up in the left-hand corner. It says deposit iron ore, and it looks like we need 20 of that. And then we need coal, which is 10. And our reward will be about 400, which is great. Then it unlocks the auto miner, which is going to make your life a lot more simple. So I'll just let you watch this for a while, because we've got a ways to go. So far, we've only got about 5 iron and 2 of the coal. So let's pick all this stuff up. I did notice that the game is dark, and but then again, you're supposed to be underground, so it makes sense that it would be dark. And you'll miss a lot. Okay, so that's all we're kind of doing at this point. It's just getting ore, moving around. I actually really enjoyed this, because it reminded me of Islander, where you just it's just an easygoing, relaxing game that anybody can play it. It's not like complicated, or you have to learn a whole bunch of recipes. You just, so easy. keep it up above because it falls off all the time. In the beginning, it is a little grindy, a little annoying, but you'll get used to it. Looks like we have enough. Hello. There we go. Let's look at the computer and the machines, the auto miner. So it looks like we got a new goal. That's 50 iron and 100 coal. Looks like it unlocks the hammer and the ore analyzer. So this will be a lot nicer. So I don't know what to do. I should explore it a little more. I doesn't get too much about it. I mean, there's a lot of crevices and stuff I didn't look at. I just want to give an overall view of the game, and I think it's worth buying. I do. It's not an expensive game. It's actually kind of inexpensive considering. And I didn't really encounter any bugs either, so that's always a plus. So we're going into one of the tunnels now. That just looks like iron. And I was annoyed that I couldn't use the card. I don't know why that annoyed me, but I was like, I could have used that. But they have a rock right on the railway where I can't move it outside of that section. So I have a feeling that you'll have to put ramps all the way inside their conveyor belts so that you can bring your ore out and you're not traveling. Take the diamonds. It looks like here I'm just trying to get some money together. So I'm going in and looking for gold and diamonds. So the diamonds in. Yeah, see, that was a big boost. Probably at this point you could do conveyor belts. You don't need to be doing it this way. I would just, if I were to do it all over again, I would have just right away, just as soon as I got the extractor, I would just start putting out the conveyor belts. They're cheap. They're only $20 a piece. That's what I would do differently. As soon as I buy the game, I think that's my plan, is just, you know, you learn as you go. Forgot about this. I didn't know if that was half a cart or what I was supposed to do with that. Something to learn, I guess. Something to figure out. Not much in here. It doesn't look like there's any gold or anything in the back here, because that's kind of what we want. So I feel kind of like I wasted too much time on this, and I should have just got my conveyor belts going. Ooh, 2 pieces. Wow. That was a pretty big node for only 2 pieces of gold. Gold bar, I'll take that. See how dark it is in here? Now, I guess I tried to adjust the settings, maybe make my gamma a little higher, but I didn't see anything in the demo, which in the main game, I don't think that'll be a problem. I should be able to adjust that so you can see a little bit better. I just hope it comes through on this video that you can see fairly well. Okay, so doesn't look like we have anything new yet, but we can start on the conveyor belts, which is a good idea. Okay, so let's see, I got 10. I bet I don't think that was enough. I would make 20 in the beginning. See, that wasn't enough. Also, it looks like I'm going to need a corner. I thought I was going to need a lip for these conveyor belts to go into the auto deposit, but I didn't. It went right in. I didn't have to deal with that. Take these out of the elevator. Let's see. Things are corners, yeah, of course. I did like that it explains what each thing does. That was kind of nice. Put that in there. I only got one. I needed more than that. Also, I found if you get on top of the conveyor belts, you can judge the distance a little better, and then you know where to put your conveyor belts and how much conveyor belts you need. Otherwise, it's hard to see from the side. You need to be up above it. It's just easier to see it that way. There we go. I got a lot of conveyor belts this time. Oops, can't use the E key. Look at that, I didn't even need the lip. So, purchase ore crusher from the computer shop, which I think that's kind of expensive. Yes, maybe. No, I guess not as expensive as I thought. So that was like 200. So then it'll be deposit crushed iron 500. That's a lot. And then of course the coal, which doesn't need to be crushed. I mean, there's a lot that you can do. I mean, you could do different branches for different types of ore or coal or whatever you're trying to mine for. Sapphires, rubies, whatever. I never got that far, but I plan on it. So We need a sloped ramp. Slope because it goes into the top. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna need two. I know on the video I got one, but actually you're gonna need two because that's pretty tall. But I figured that out. So. Tried it with just the one. It didn't do it. Yeah, it's not going to work. So I've got the second one. So that should make a difference. I think I need to take one more. It's just not going to be it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now let's try it. 2 slopes. So we have to go back one more. So what is that? 2, 3, 4. So it's going to start crushing it. Then I'm supposedly, I think, make more money by crushing it. It depends on what the goal is. That looks pretty good. That's a good starter conveyor belt. Picking up your ore and putting it in the auto deposit. Let's see what we got here. Shapes. I'll probably, maybe do one more and attach it just so you know how to put the lip up. Maybe. Some more stuff instead. There's some gold in the back here. The one thing I didn't like is I felt that you should be able to set your light down. I mean, it just seems like that would be a good mechanic to have so you can see, or have it so that it's attached to your side or something like that where it shines on what you're doing so it's not so dark, because it felt really dark to me. I'm not sure if we're supposed to put the gold into pieces or not, but I didn't get into the game enough to figure that one out. Okay, I'm trying to make up my mind here. There's some more gold. You gotta keep the ore kind of up high because you lose your pieces. Wait a minute, I see diamonds. Yeah, gotta have the diamonds. So like I said, this game does remind me of Satisfactory, only not as complicated. I thought Satisfactory was a little more, more difficult. This one's pretty simple. Let's do an auto miner. Do one that's close by. We get more coal because it doesn't say that it's supposed to be, the coal is supposed to be crushed. It just says crushed iron. I can't remember if I did it in this video. Okay. So we're going to put another one of these up close by. Okay. So we'll give me another extraction. Should need just a corner and a lip. I think I had to do a couple conveyor belts out straight and then do a corner. For some reason it just didn't work attached to the machine. I think I got a corner conveyor belt and it just think that's why you jump so high in this game, is because you've got so many conveyor belts. You're going to have to be able to jump from one to the other. Because when I first jumped, I was like, whoa, it's pretty high. So this is how it turned out. This gives you kind of an idea without playing the demo. But if you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to my channel. And maybe I'll leave a link for you for the demo and for the game itself. And thank you very much for watching.